At R&S Logistics, we view pricing and quoting as two different topics. After our initial discovery call, we can usually always do preliminary pricing that's going to be more of a basic foundation of rates for shipping material. When it comes to quoting, we're going to get much more in the weeds of your specific process and the ins and outs of what's needed for picking and shipping of your material. The quoting process is a lot like building a home. Everyone's going to have a different layout in mind, different materials needed, or a different workable budget. At R&S, we really want to come in and help you build that dream home. We want to learn what specific things you need to learn the processes to get you to where you want to be. We break quoting into 5 parts. First, we want to see if this is a pallet in or a pallet out operation, or is it pick and pack. Secondly, we'll start looking at your line items and then really begin to lay out the process and creation for it. The third component is looking at what you want to do for integration, because the third component will really change how we can go into the next stage, which would be rate refinement of your line items and how the integration will affect it. And lastly, we want to review it with you so that you understand it and we are all aligned and on the same page. Once we have a grasp for what your given process looks like and we send out a quote and go over it together, we'll break it down into 5 components. The first one is storage, which is just going to be the monthly process of how we're going to bill you for your material. Is it by a pallet or is it in a bin location? We can get through that. The next section is going to be handling in and then handling out. And what does the product movement coming in look like? Also compared to what it's going to look like when it's going out the door. The fourth side is going to be what materials are needed. Banding, are we going to be wrapping your pallets, things of that nature. And then lastly, we'll go over any additional fees that we might incur while we're working with your material month over month. One of the biggest components that will affect our quoting process as well is the level of integration that you'd like to set up. Ideally, you can use as little or as much as you'd like to do. If you want to do a full-blown EDI integration so that orders are seamlessly coming into your system and populating in ours, we can do that. Or if you'd rather us just do the orders manually for you, we can do that as well. In summary, quoting is a lot like laying out the blueprint for your dream house, and we would love to be a part in helping you build it.